What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nasha, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my predictions for WrestleMania that is just too big for one night. Yeah, this is probably going to be the weirdest, this is probably going to be by far the weirdest WrestleMania of all time, because I believe this is the first time in over 3 decades where I believe it was taped, basically, because all the matches were taped at the Performance Center in Orlando, which I will be talking about what's going to be going, in which, there's actually a bit of news that I wanted to talk about, but I'll be talking about it in tomorrow's video. That will be tomorrow's video. But for now, I'm going to be giving you guys my predictions for this event. So first off, we have we have the women's tag. Actually, how much is it? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have exactly 8 titles defended. How? Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we have 8 titles on the line, and this is actually the first one. So we have the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane against Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. This is a very interesting development because Kairi Sane has been away from the ring because of a personal matter. I honestly don't know what that is. I wouldn't know because I don't think I checked out that article. But there were rumors saying that it was a family matter. She wanted to spend time with her family, I guess. But now she'll be getting the opportunity to defend the titles with Asuka against Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. Honestly, this rivalry has been going on for months. Bliss and Cross have been wanting to get their hands on the Kabuki Warriors ever since they lost the titles to the Kabuki Warriors I think over the summer, actually. And now Bliss and Cross are gonna get their chance. Honestly, I really don't see them winning the titles anytime soon. But you never know. So I'm gonna have to go with the Kabuki Warriors on this one, only because of the fact that they have the biggest X factor in their arsenal, and that is the Green Mist. Just saying. You want weird. You want strange. How's this for strange? Otis versus Dolph Ziggler. Otis' first WrestleMania match as a singles competitor. What? Over Mandy Rose. Really? Really? This is a very interesting matchup because Dolph Ziggler, one of the best in this business. We all in the business. We all know it. Otis, he's up. He's getting there. He's getting there. He's getting to that level. I honestly don't see Otis winning this match, honestly, so I'm gonna go with Dolph Ziggler on this one. Next up, we have the SmackDown Tag Team titles, as The Miz and John Morrison will defend their titles in a triple threat ladder match against the Usos and the New Day. Let me say something really quick. Let me go back a ways. Let me go put the little flag on. Let me go to 2017. Here we are, WrestleMania. So originally, when it came, with the Raw Tag Team Championship, those titles were defended in a triple threat match, which featured Gallows and Anderson as the champions, Enzo Amore and Big Cass, and of course Sheamus and Cesaro, known as The Bar. Originally, it was supposed to have been those 3 alone, but as the WrestleMania hosts, The New Day brought back the Dudleys. And sorry, not the Dudleys, the Hardys. What the hell am I saying? The Hardys, and they won the Raw Tag Team titles. Am I the only person here that thinks that we could see a tag team return? Am I the only one here? But honestly, I think with Miz and Morrison, ever since John Morrison came back to the WWE back in December, I think it was. He's been on a really impressive role as of late. He's been on an amazing role. Looked like he never lost a step. But you never know. But when it comes to the Usos and the New Day, you never know what can happen with those two teams. So I'm gonna have to go with the Usos, 7-time champs coming at us. Next up, we have Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley. Two dudes who do not know each other, but want to see who is dominant. Honestly, do not get me wrong, Bobby Lashley is dominant, but Aleister Black, he is hungry. He's hungry for gold, and that's what he wants. Aleister Black wants gold, so I'm going with Aleister Black. Next up, we have the Street Profits defending their Raw Tag Team titles against Angel Garza, and originally it was supposed to have been Andrade, but as I said on Monday, supposedly it was going to be Austin Theory, NXT's Austin Theory, taking his place, and I was right. Shockingly enough, I was right. Austin Theory is a very intriguing dude. I'll give him that. He's very intriguing. But I really don't see the Street Profits losing the titles anytime soon. Just because of the fact that they won the titles like last month or something like a couple months ago or something like that. So I'm gonna have to give this one to the Street Profits. Next up, we have the Intercontinental Championship. Sami Zayn defending against Daniel Bryan. I never thought I would hear myself say that. Hold on. There we go. Sorry guys, I had to get me a little bit of water. Anyway, I never thought I would hear myself say that. Sami Zayn defending. I never thought I would hear myself say that. But I just heard myself say that. This is this is a weird match, a weird matchup, because Sami Zayn, has been calling himself a liberator, trying to, convince the fans that the fans themselves are a toxic society and all this BS. It is what it is. Sami Zayn is the champion. But I'm going to have to give this one to Daniel Bryan because of the experience factor. Just because of the fact that Daniel Bryan has more experience in the ring than Sami Zayn. And plus, this is actually Sami's first singles match ever since what he said on Raw last year. Since he said that. Since he brought that up. So definitely Daniel Bryan. I could definitely see Daniel Bryan becoming a 2-time Intercontinental Champion for his first run. Forced him to have a second neck surgery, which put him on the shelf for a pretty good while, actually. So yeah. Next up, we have originally this was supposed to be a 6-pack challenge, but now it's a fatal 5-way. Bayley defends the SmackDown Women's Championship against Lacey Evans, Tamina, Naomi, and Sasha Banks in a fatal 5-way elimination match. I don't know. Honestly, this is a very interesting one. I know that WWE taped the event. There were some leaks that there were some superstars who leaked what happened at WrestleMania, so I'm not even gonna go there. I think honestly, when you think about it, I think the odds-on favorite going into this match has to be Lacey Evans, just because of the fact that just because of the fact that she's hungry, the fact that she's hungry and she is ready to be champion, and plus she's arguably one of the top baby faces on SmackDown. At the same time, when you look at it, the dark horse of the match has to be Sasha Banks. Has to be Sasha Banks, because Sasha admitted that she wants to be champion, but only if Bayley is not the champion. But because that Bayley is the champion, Sasha doesn't want to be champion. But I will say this. She knows it's every woman for herself. I'm gonna have to go with Sasha on this one. I think it's long overdue. I think her becoming SmackDown Women's Champion will definitely make her one of the best in this business. She is a great superstar, no doubt. But when it comes down to it, Sasha needs to get pushed. She needs to step away from Bayley, turn babyface, and have her become SmackDown Women's Champion. I'm just throwing that out there. Next up, we have King Corbin versus Elias. Now, last week on SmackDown, Elias fell from the balcony where the NXT commentary team sits onto the floor, and there was no padding. There was nothing, and he was unconscious. WWE officials have stated that apparently supposedly he was medically cleared to compete at WrestleMania. At this point, I honestly don't know, but I'm gonna have to go with King Corbin on this one, just because of the fact that Corbin is honestly at that point in his career where he's got nothing left to prove. He's done a lot of things that he wanted to do in WWE, and yeah, I could definitely see Baron Corbin winning this match. Next up, we have the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins against Kevin Owens. It's kind of funny how this whole thing comes full circle and where it's all going to end. It's kind of funny because Kevin Owens said that Seth Rollins said that without him there would be no Performance Center, there would be no NXT, no Kevin Owens. But Owens said that the Performance Center was created in spite of Seth Rollins. Everybody did not hated him, hated his his beliefs and whatnot, and Seth Rollins alluded to one thing. Seth Rollins alluded that every time Kevin Owens competes at WrestleMania, it's always failure. Ironically enough, that's not the case. Let me go back to WrestleMania 33 in Orlando. Let me see if I can find. Here we are, WrestleMania. Yeah, so the only big victory that Kevin Owens had was actually when he defeated Chris Jericho to win the United States Championship. And funny thing is that the original plan I guess was to have Jericho win it, but no, that was not the case. KO beat him, and yeah, it was kind of weird. It was a weird one. It was weird, but yeah, it was one of those that match right there was one of those matches where it was good at the beginning, but how it ended was just like no. But this time, the tables are turned. Kevin Owens is a babyface. Seth Rollins is a heel. As crazy as it sounds. Honestly, I'm gonna have to go with Seth Rollins on this one, just because, as he said, he's headlined multiple WrestleManias throughout his career. He's had so many moments. Cashing in Money in the Bank at WrestleMania. Defeated Triple H at WrestleMania. Defeated Brock Lesnar last year's WrestleMania and whatnot. I'm gonna have to go with Seth Rollins on this one. Okay, this match. Am I the only person? And I want you guys comment below. Am I the only person that thinks that this match was a bad idea for AJ Styles? Am I the only person? I mean, it's one thing to call out The Undertaker alone, but when you bring up The Undertaker's personal life, his family, and whatnot, you draw the fucking line. This is about as stupid as it can get. Because AJ Styles is stepping into the ring with the devil himself. And who is that devil? The Undertaker. Who's gonna win? The Undertaker. Why? Because AJ Styles has no idea what he's getting himself into, especially in a Boneyard match. In which, I actually want to look that up. It's a good thing that my laptop is on, because I want to check something out. Because I want to check something out. I want to look up a little bit of something. Let's take a look. No. So apparently, so according to Bleacher Report, this is Bleacher Report, yeah. So according to Bleacher Report, apparently AJ Styles confirmed. Supposedly, he confirmed that both he and The Undertaker are going to be crossing paths in a graveyard. And supposedly it's supposed to have been like some sort of like buried alive match or something like that. It's supposed to be a combination of a buried alive match and I guess a casket match. I guess I'm not so sure. I'm gonna try and hold on. Let's take a look. Here we are. So apparently the rules for a Boneyard match has been leaked. I don't know. I honestly don't. I don't know. Honestly, I would not know what a Boneyard match is. Supposedly WWE leaked it. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. But yeah, so apparently it's a Boneyard match. I don't even know what the rules are. If you guys found out what the rules are, comment below, because I am very curious about that. I'm very curious. But yeah. When it comes to WrestleMania and the Undertaker, hands down, it's a no fucking brainer, people. The Undertaker. Next up, we have Goldberg versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. However, that is no longer the case. So as of this Friday on SmackDown, Goldberg will attend will be on SmackDown, but supposedly they're going to announce that Roman Reigns has been taken out of the equation because of this crush card pandemic. Yes, I have to say it like that because I have to. Because of the big, because of that, and supposedly they're gonna replace Roman with Braun Strowman. I don't know the full details on it, but if Braun Strowman does get involved, this will tie into the whole the whole Sami Zayn Intercontinental title picture entirely, because by that Braun Strowman could potentially challenge Sami Zayn, because if Sami Zayn retains the title at WrestleMania, Braun Strowman can challenge Sami Zayn, champion versus champion title for title, which Braun Strowman could win the whole thing, but I'm gonna have to go with Goldberg on this one, just because for me, I want to see Goldberg versus Roman Reigns. I'm just throwing that out there. Next up, we have a match that is 6 years in the making. John Cena versus The Fiend. Honestly, this is a very interesting matchup. Bray Wyatt, claimed that John Cena broke him and whatnot. I'm gonna have to go with The Fiend on this one, just because Bray Wyatt needs this match. John Cena has no desire to win this match. He had no desire to be at WrestleMania, but because of Bray Wyatt, John Cena got into WrestleMania, so I'm gonna go with The Fiend on this one. Next up, we have Becky Lynch, Shayna Baszler for the Raw Women's Championship. This is a very interesting match because last year at WrestleMania, Becky Lynch pinned Ronda Rousey. This actually makes Becky Lynch the only woman in history, to win the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania and then defend it the very next year. She's the only woman to ever do that. No woman has ever done that before. She's the only one. That's crazy. But Shayna Baszler is one of those women who she don't give a damn who you are. She will whip your ass like there's no tomorrow. Very interesting match. I cannot predict this match. But if I was a betting man, I would put my money on Becky Lynch just because Shayna Baszler is at that point in her career where I feel like she still has a lot to prove in NXT. And speaking of NXT, we have Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair for the NXT Women's Championship. Oh my god. I mean, don't get me wrong, Charlotte Flair is an amazing competitor, but really? I'm going with Rhea Ripley. I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going with Rhea Ripley. Next up, we have a last man standing match between the Viper, Randy Orton, and the Rated R superstar, the Hall of Famer, Edge. It's funny how this whole thing comes full circle. Because Edge told Randy Orton when Orton was a kid, Edge told Orton that if you play your cards right, we could work together. Look what happened. They worked together several times as singles. When they were going up against each other, and then at one time they were, and then of course Orton had got suspended for 60 days. I think in 2005. In 2006. In 2006, he was originally supposed to have been. He was suspended for 60 days because of a wellness program, because of some wellness thing, and now fast forward to now, this is happening. I'm gonna have to go with Edge on this one because he needs this victory. A 9-year odyssey, a 9-year journey to get back to want to be back in WWE. Edge needs this victory. And then of course the WWE Championship, Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre. I feel like as if every single WrestleMania that I have spoken, done videos for, it always has Brock Lesnar. Literally, it has Brock Lesnar as a champion. Damn near. Yeah, damn near. And ironically enough, my book, look at my book. My book is half full. That's insane. I've been doing this for 4 years. I've been doing this thing for 4 years, almost 5 years. It'll be 5 years this coming September. 5 years, and as Brock Lesnar defends the WWE Championship against Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre. I'm saying it now. Drew McIntyre. He needs this victory more than anything. This is a long time coming for Drew McIntyre, and if he can somehow manage to hit Brock Lesnar with at least one Claymore, or even two for that matter, or even three, he can become WWE champion. Anyway, guys, that is gonna do it for this video. Let me know in the comments below who you guys think is gonna win these matches. I am super curious. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any new content that comes your way. And it's as I said before, if this channel does reach 100 subs, I'll open this up on the channel in its entirety. And if the channel reaches 200 or more, I'll open this up on the channel. This is Striking Neos. I know it's Korean, but still nostalgic. And of course, the Shining Darkness. Both of those will be opened up if we reach 100, and then of course 200 or more. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. My links are down in the description below. And if you guys have any fan mail that you want to send me, my address will also be in the description below as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.